Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast for December 2nd through the 8th. We've got our holiday theme in case you didn't notice, and we're doing something different this week. I'm using playing cards, believe it or not. I'm using Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer playing cards to do your reading because I did not see any Christmas or holiday or winter decks that I liked. And then we're going to do money manifesting affirmations here. This is a money manifesting card deck. So I know around the holidays, a lot of people get stressed out about money. Even if you don't celebrate the holidays, or even if it's not a holiday in your country where you're living or in your culture right now, I think manifesting money is something people are concerned about year round. So why not? Why not throw that in for this week, okay? So for our Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising friends, here's your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as always, guys, those of you who like to collect the cards, like I like to collect cards, I always have a link in the description. If you want to go and get them for yourself, I always have those listed. All right, Monday, Tuesday for Virgo, we have the Queen of Hearts. So this could be a water sign, feminine energy, water sign female, or someone with feminine energy that you might be dealing with in the beginning of the week, Virgo. So this could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. It could be a love interest. It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be a boss. I mean, it could be any aspect of your life, really. But you might be dealing closely in the beginning of the week with a water sign person. Now, there's a lot of other energies and messages that come in with a Queen of Cups or Queen of Hearts. So the main one that I'm kind of gravitating towards, Virgo, I feel something, I don't know why, but I'm feeling for some of you, those of you that observed Thanksgiving, or those of you that maybe got together with family, whether it was a holiday time for you or not this previous week, or maybe you just had something you were really hoping was going to happen. I feel something didn't go as you had hoped. Something didn't go to plan. There may have been arguments, or you may have ended up feeling rejected about something. And so this card is coming up reminding you to take time and nurture yourself, to take care of yourself, to do things that are soothing for you, that are comforting for you, that are giving you some time to rest and recharge your battery. Sometimes too, with this card, it can be someone that is just running around and doing far too much for other people, and they feel really burnt out, right? So maybe you're feeling kind of snubbed by someone, and you're seeing this person as like a really loving person, and you know, maybe you kind of feel like they're not there for you. It could be that they're very burnt out right now, that they've just been having a lot of people pulling on them. So it's going to be different for different ones of you. But if you did have some disappointment in the previous week, or if there's just something about this time of year or the end of the year that is making you feel kind of sad or kind of down, this is a good time to really take some time and nurture yourself. Do things for yourself. Do things to take care of you. Okay. There could also be something happening in terms of like, you, if you are a feminine Virgo, if you are a female Virgo, you might be coming into something having to do with your maternal instincts, right? So it could be maybe soothing or healing for you to connect with your maternal instincts. So maybe being around kids, or babysitting, or getting a pet, something like this might be helping you in some way emotionally for some of you, okay? Different things for different ones of you, different strokes for different folks. Your Wednesday, Thursday here, now this is really positive, especially for those of you where things did not go as you had hoped in the previous week. We have Six of Spades. So Six of Spades is going to be translated into Six of Swords. The spades are air, and the spades would signify the sword. And so I know a lot of people don't like the sword cards in tarot, but as far as sword cards go, six is a really good one, because it has to do with putting like drama behind you and being able to get some mental clarity being able to, overcome misunderstandings. Sometimes it could even indicate travel. It could indicate spending some time away, spending some time taking a trip. Okay, so some of you might be planning a trip. You might be planning a vacation. If you've been on the fence about it, oh, should I, cash in that vacation time, or should I take some time off and go someplace? May not be a bad idea for you to take some time off and go someplace. This could be a good time for you to prepare to do something having to do with clearing your head. I also feel, Virgo, that some of you are on this really massive spiritual journey right now. Like you're trying to find a connection, or you're looking for something missing and you're not sure what that missing piece is. I think travel is going to do wonders for you. Now, you don't have to break the bank. Maybe you just need to spend some time just going somewhere, even if it's a day trip, or even if it's just going and doing things near and local to you. But if you can go away, and if there is a place that has been calling to you, and you have the budget and the means to do that, or you might be able to come up with it with a little bit of work and a little bit of manifestation, it could be a good time to do that, because I feel that for some of you, you're going somewhere where you're feeling guided to go, and it's very, very healing for you, okay? Some of you might even have a past life connection to this place, or maybe you're wanting to visit the place where your ancestors came from. I saw something really beautiful that I didn't even know about, and I saw it on TV a couple of weeks ago. Apparently, once a year there's this anniversary of a homecoming that they do in Ghana, where people go back, people from all over the world, they'll go back to Ghana, and they will stand in the port where, unfortunately, when slavery and all that happened, and people were sent out through that port, through that harbor. It's kind of like a welcome back home, a time of healing, a time of reflection, a time of reconnecting with the culture, connecting with the energy of that home. And that's coming to my mind. So I know that the anniversary of that for this year has already passed. But, if somebody had a desire to do something like that, maybe looking into when the next time is, the next observance is, or anywhere else. It could be Italy, it could be Germany, it could be somewhere in South America, it could be anywhere, just somewhere where maybe you're feeling called, or somewhere where maybe your heritage or your lineage comes from. You might be feeling it might be nice to go and check it out. I feel Six of Swords is saying, hey, you know what, it would be a good thing for you to try to make that happen. It would be a worthwhile thing for you to go and to make that trip. It's something kind of healing, or a soul retrieval kind of thing. Now, you might not be able to do it Wednesday, Thursday. You might not be able to hop on a plane and fly out to South America, or fly out to Europe, or fly to Africa. You might not be able to do that midweek, and that's okay. But it might be a good time to start working on manifesting that. It might be a good time to start thinking about making that happen. For other ones of you, it could be having a conversation where some misunderstanding is being clarified, being able to put some bad blood behind you, being able to make peace with someone. This is a general reading, guys, so it's going to apply in different ways for different ones of you, although some of you might be well, that's all of the above for me, because I'm kind of feeling that. I feel somebody's that's all of the above for me, right? And that's fine. That's great. If it's resonating with you, beautiful, right? But I try to cover the different ways in which the cards may apply. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Virgo, we've got 10 of Spades here. So you've got a lot of air energy coming up. This is going to be 10 of Swords. And we have this really happy card, 6 of Swords, which is leaving drama behind you. But then we have 10 of Swords, which is a card that scares some people. So some of you are what in the heck? How did that dip happen? What's going on here? For those of you who haven't heard me say this before, a 10 of Swords is a very scary looking card in a lot of decks. But in my personal experience, every time I've pulled it for myself, and every time I have pulled it For my OG clients, the clients that I've had back in the day, like way before YouTube, where I've been able to follow their readings because they would always come back to me, and I didn't have that many people back then. Like, I could really pay attention to what is happening between readings for my people, my clients. And so for that way, because I could track it, I've seen it always came up right before something really good happened. And in my experience, when I pull 10 of Swords, it's telling me the person I'm reading for, which in this case is you, Virgo, the person that I'm reading for is making a decision that is forever changing their life for the better, like forever, permanently. And it can have association with being able to end certain addictions. So like maybe if you've been struggling with alcohol or painkillers, that's a real big one right now. You know, even if it's like prescribed medication or medication that you were prescribed because you needed it, but then it became like this thing that you became dependent on, or something, you know, smoking, shopping, sex, food. People self-medicate in all kinds of ways, right? It's not always just drugs and pills or alcohol. People self-medicate in all kinds of ways. But something, some toxic, or it could be a toxic relationship, a karmic relationship you've been having a hard time breaking. You're finally putting an end to it once and for all. You're kicking that habit. You're like, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. And so you're making that decision, and things are turning around for the better as a result. I do feel, Virgo, some of you are deciding to leave a job because I feel like you haven't been feeling well. And I feel that's why we have to take care of yourself, taking a trip, you know, putting the end to this toxic thing. I think some of you are really leaving a very toxic work situation or a very toxic family situation, or maybe both. I feel some of you have been putting a lot of pressure on yourselves financially, and so you are kind of re-examining what success means to you, and you know how much money is enough. Like maybe some of you have had some unrealistic goals for yourself excuse me, financially, and so you might be clearing some of that out of the way. But I really feel like whatever or whoever has been holding you back, you're done. Like you're just ready to walk away from it, and you are ready to focus on the things that bring you happiness, the things that are fulfilling for you. Like it's not all about the money. You're wanting to do what you enjoy. And some of you might be preparing to take some time off and take a bit of a trip, right? I feel like somebody is saying, oh my God, am I going to close my business down? No, I don't get that. I don't get anybody's going to close down a business. You might be changing the direction of your business. You might be weeding out some of the people that you do business with. There might be certain people you're no longer going to be working with, or you might be deciding to change the business to focus more on things that make you happy or that you enjoy doing. But no, I don't feel that anybody's closing down a business. I just felt like I needed to say that. But I thank you all for watching. Oh, your money card, money affirmation. What is going on? And I encourage you guys to watch your moon sign and rising sign video as well. Oh, ambition, what came flipped around. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. So that was turned face forward. That could have been a sign for some of you. But I also encourage you guys to watch your moon sign and rising sign. And if you want to take the affirmation from those videos and put them together and make like a monster mega affirmation, feel free to do that. But watching your moon sign and rising sign video can be very helpful. Just to get a few more pieces to the puzzle, so to speak. Wow, where's your money card? Okay, here we are. We have believe. Let's move these out of the way so we can see the affirmation a little bit better. Okay. We have believe. As always, oopsie. As always, I encourage you all to take a look at the card and see which pictures are jumping out at you. The colors, the symbols, what it means to you. Now, this card came up for one of the other signs, and the color that jumped out to me when I looked at them was different than what's jumping out when I'm looking for you. For them, when I looked, orange jumped out to me right away. But for you all, what jumps out for me right away is that little purple spot in the back and the yellow. So, because those colors are jumping out at me, Virgo, in addition to doing this manifestation, I feel like Spirit is asking you to take time this week and do work on your crown chakra and your solar plexus. Okay, solar plexus is where you have like your self-identity, like how you define yourself, how you present yourself to the world, who you believe that you are. It's your confidence. It's like who you are, your MO, who you are, you know, believing in yourself. And sure enough, your card here is believe. So I feel like you need to do some some solar plexus clearing. So you can look up affirmations for solar plexus. If you're comfortable with meditating, you can look up solar plexus meditations. Some people are really big into diet when it comes to the chakras. So there's actually a belief, like the food is medicine belief, where some people believe that if you eat foods that color, it's nourishing to that chakra. So you could do like yellow bell peppers, lemons. What else is yellow? Yellow carrots. I don't know, things that are yellow. I'm drawing a blank, but you know, just eating things that are yellow. What is it? Is it saffron? Curry? I don't know. Maybe some spices, yellow spices, mustard. I don't know. Things that are yellow might be good for you to incorporate. Yellow tomatoes, but also you have the purple, and the purple is the crown chakra. So some of you might be struggling with really negative thinking right now, and so it could just be saying that it's time for you to clear out that negativity. So again, doing anything like a crown chakra clearing meditations, crown chakra affirmations. I like to envision white light just coming down from heaven and just beaming through the crown chakra and just burning up all the negativity. I really love doing that. It actually like feels really good. Like I'll get like a little tingle when I do that. So that could be helpful for some of you. Or incorporating foods that are purple. Red cabbage, which is, I guess, kind of really purple. Beets. What else is purple? Purple potatoes. There's actually purple potatoes, believe it or not. There's purple carrots. Anything that's purple might be a good thing for you to incorporate if you want to do the food as medicine thing. So that's it, my dears. Check out your moon, sun, and rising sign and watch the channeled messages. A lot of people really asked me to start doing those, so I did those for December. It is my voice on that video, but it's not me speaking. I step aside. I let Spirit and the angels step in and do the talking. But they are very helpful. They are very heartfelt. They are very profound. So watch the channeled messages. And I will do the love readings for December in the next couple of days. Private readings are on hold. I'm taking a little bit of a break from private readings. I took the calendar down because I need to finish doing your videos for 2020 for the 12-month forecast, the 12-month predictions. And I need to tweak the calendar. I need to make some changes. Once all that is up, if you're subscribed, you'll have a notification that it's up. And, once it's up, I'll also make an announcement when I'm doing the private readings again. So thank you for your patience, my darlings. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I am wishing you a fabulous week.